Alright people, what is up? Welcome back to a new video on this channel. We're diving right back into Legends League today. You guys know the success that I have had with this Root Rider army right here. And for those who don't know, I was able to achieve only 3 fails the last August 2025 season. My standard has dropped a little bit this season as I have been getting slightly more burnt out with my attacks. But nonetheless, today I'm going to be aiming for a nice plus 320. So without further ado, let's get into the first attack of the day. Okay then, first attack of the day, we have ourselves a double rage setup with 2 very scary rage towers. So what I need to do here, I need to use my overgrowth spells to section up these rage towers so that the full effect of the, the rage damage isn't on my Root Riders at one point, and we can kind of split it up and make sure that some of the defenses aren't going to be getting raged up. But that will hopefully make more sense when I show you guys my approach. So I'm going to go into this section of the base here. Hopefully to the Ricochet cannon. I'm hoping she goes to the other Ricochet, but I don't think she is. Either way, things are looking pretty solid at the moment. I think I'm going to go for a double cycle. I'm a bit scared of the enemy RC. So that's why I'm going to do that. Going to get my Queen working now because she has got quite a lot of trash buildings to get through to really set that funnel for the Root Riders. Let's go with the first Ice Golem. And send the Root Riders into the base. So all good so far. Get the King going. Please RC, don't be an idiot. Thank you very much. We're going to go with our first overgrowth like this. As you can see, sectioning up the rage damage. I need to very why can't I talk right now? I don't know. Need to be very careful because my RC is really not playing a good game right here. And she is kind of going a little bit crazy. So that's fine. I don't mind the RC going a bit crazy, but not too crazy, you know? Not too crazy. Anyways, we're looking okay at the moment. I think I'm going to try and take down this rage tower now. And it's definitely going to require a nice little freeze spell to freeze everything up, because otherwise we're going to be in a bit of trouble. Things are kind of walking around the rage tower, which obviously isn't ideal. And my healers have decided to kind of do their own thing. But quite frankly, with the Queen ability in hand, as well as the King ability, we should pretty easily be able to get through the rest of this base. Pop the King ability and pop the Queen ability. And although things are going to fizzle out here, because my Warden and my RC are not very smart, shall we say, it is still, though, going to be a 3-star. Definitely, there's no way that this is going to be stopped by the 2 defenses there. The main issue here was that the RC went into the core, and then my healers just kind of, I don't even know where they went. But if the healers did stay with the Root Riders, they wouldn't have all went down, obviously, and we would have been looking much better in that attack. But triple nonetheless. Let's get into the next attack of the day. Alright, that's it. I'm protesting. I'm not attacking until you guys subscribe, because so many of you guys are not subscribed. You watch the videos daily, but I'm going to let you off this time if you just go and subscribe right now. I'm going to wait. Yeah, you subscribed? Alright, cool. So for this one, I'm seeing there is quite a nice path into this monolith. It may be baited, but I think that's going to be my best bet here. Need to be very careful because those fire spitters are going to be really awkward. He's obviously trying to bait you to enter into the backside of the base, but even then, I just kind of want to just go into these fire spitters. It may be a little bit messy, this one, because of those spitters there. But we're going to try our best nonetheless. Mono does unfortunately get a final hit on my Fox, which obviously is not ideal. And Town Hall also gets a nice hit there. So well done, everyone there. They are doing quite a good job at defending. I'm going to recall now, try and save that Fox. And we're going to go into the top section of the base here. So yeah, I feel like that fire spitter is going to cause me some problems, but at the same time, I don't think there's really a whole lot I can do about it, unfortunately. Going to delay my RC just a little bit. I'm expecting there's going to be some bombs kind of in this area. And I'm going to go for an overgrowth spell like this. It looks a little bit weird, and hopefully it doesn't mess up my pathing too much. I think things should just go forward to the rage tower, but you can see I'm kind of trying to section up that rage tower because I feel like otherwise we're going to be in a bit of trouble. And unfortunately my RC Fox does die, so that's not exactly ideal. I'm going to go for the Warden ability now. I need to be very careful because that Crusher Mortar does seem to be engaging. Going to go for a double overgrowth on the Town Hall, which I wouldn't normally do. Also, how did my King die? I don't even know. I'm going to freeze the Crusher Mortar now. Also pop the Queen ability. And yeah, things are getting slightly messy. RC needs to chill out a little bit. Again, I've got no idea how my King was able to die. And my only worry here is the Town Hall. We may have overshot it a little bit, but I think I can use these remaining 3 Super Barbs. And he should be able to go in and grab it for me. No problem. But again, I do need to be quite careful here. We do have an Invis spell, and we do definitely need those Super Barbs to take it down. But even if they don't, I think that the RC will eventually turn in and do the job for me. Warden is doing a great job at making sure those Super Barbs are getting nice and healed up. And again, although this one got slightly close, it was definitely an awkward base style. We are going to swag an Invis spell. I don't think we lost any Root Riders. Yeah, we have 5 Root Riders. Again, don't know where my healers got caught up in this attack, but in the end, it didn't matter. Nice little 3-star. Let's get into the next attack of the day. Okay, great start to the day so far. It's another double rage base. Guys, I'm so tired of this base meta. Can we all stop using double rage bases, please? Okay, I'm going to try and get this mono down with the Spirit Walk. That's definitely the weakness of this base in my eyes. So I'm going to exploit the weakness, of course. Hopefully the mono doesn't get hit on the Fox, but the Fox does kind of just stand outside of the Invis spell and pretty much let the Monolith get hit. So great work from the Fox there, doing its job and taking a bunch of damage and trying to go down at the start of the attack. But things are looking good at the moment. Please don't kill my Fox Town Hall. Please don't kill my Fox Town Hall. Please don't kill my... Oh, okay, we're good. Okay, we're good. We're good. Why am I going American? Okay, I'm going to go into this Giga Bomb at the start. It's going to be a little bit crazy because my RC is obviously quite low on health. So I'm going to delay my RC a little bit until that does get taken down. I'm going to go for the first Overgrowth nice and early. There we go. You can put the RC in now. Unfortunately, I missed the Overgrowth spell, so that Fire Spitter is going to cause me some problems, unfortunately. But things are looking okay at the moment. I'm going to go for the Warden ability now. I'm very, very scared of all this rage damage. The CC is coming out. And the Root Riders are kind of getting a little bit too far ahead of the heroes, which isn't ideal. So I need to really keep on top of those and make sure that they aren't going to sell me. And I'm going to try and do the same double Overgrowth. Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, need to be careful of that Crusher Mortar. It's targeting something. I don't know what at the moment. We are looking okay. Things are getting a little bit crazy with Root Riders kind of going, shall we say, a little bit too far ahead. But what is good is that the Queen and the King have got some Root Riders. Again, my worry is trying to get this Town Hall down. I think it's going to be something that we're going to be probably ending on as opposed to sending in Super Barbs to go and grab it. So let's hope we don't mess up there. But we're always ready with the King ability here. Let's go for a Super Barb here. Obviously, Warden is trying his best here to go down. I may try and keep him alive just because I think it's going to be worthwhile. And yeah, we can see we're kind of converging all into this Rage Tower. That is being tanked right now, so we can send in one on to that mortar there, which should take it down, yeah, nice and quick. And when we reach the 92% mark, we can pop King ability. He should clean up the rest of pretty much everything. And everyone should hopefully go and grab the Town Hall, yeah, as expected. So it's a little bit tight on time, but as you can see, everything does converge at the Town Hall. And I'd say that's pretty smashed. So let's get into the next attack of the day. A little fun fact for you guys, approximately 30% of viewers who clicked on this video are still watching. So thank you very much if you are still watching the video. Anyways, we've got this old General X Invis base. Now, I want to make use of this hook tower being so on the outside of the base. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into this wizard tower. The second thing that I'm noticing is this section here has... Oh my god, I feel like my game audio is really loud. Okay, who cares? What I'm noticing here is that this section of the base has a ton of obstacles. And of course, a trap can't be where an obstacle is. So there is a ton of free value here with the RC charge. Nice and, well, uncontested. And I'm going to go for one more Invis, so try and get this multi-arch tower down. And there we go, we're going to recall. So next thing we want to do is we want to get this ice golem to be hooked in by the hook tower. So there we go. Now we can send everything else like this. Let's go with the Invis spell, making sure we are getting that Invis tower triggered. And unfortunately, I have not really done a great job at keeping my my Sneezy out of danger. Hopefully the Sneezy doesn't go down. Okay, we're good. And yeah, unfortunately, I did mess up the I messed up the Skelly spell trick, but it's not going to be the end of the world. The king going in, though, is not exactly ideal, obviously. Ideally, you want the king to go out, and he is going out now, but he's kind of like, what do I do? I'm a bit scared. I don't know. Anyways, first overgrowth is going to be wearing off pretty soon. We're going to have some slightly awkward timing, I fear, with some of these defenses, and I'm going to try and... yeah, we're going to get a little bit overwhelmed here. I need to be very careful with that mono. A couple of things are going in and distracting it, which is obviously great news for us. Going to put my RC ability now, and I'm very much ready. I'm going to freeze the Town Hall on the mono. I'm a bit scared they're going to be doing a bit too much damage for my Root Riders, but things are looking okay at the moment. Going to get that Giant in. And okay, this is not great because now that Invis Tower has re-triggered and the Warden has also somehow gone down. The important thing is that the Town Hall is going to go down, but I don't think this one's going to triple. This one went from looking great to looking really, really bad very, very quickly. But we're still obviously going to try and triple it. It just really depends if we can get the back end of this base down. And I think we may be able to. My only issue is time. We don't have really any thing to kind of get us through walls really quickly. Apart from that giant. I also do need my queen to stay alive here. Otherwise, again, we are going to be in some trouble. Now, if you did watch yesterday's video, you will know what happened with the Invis Tower incident. So I really need that Invis Tower to, you know, stay up. But it's not going to happen, I don't think. Okay, the Invis Tower re-triggers. I'm going to let my troops punch on the wall. And yeah, I think we're going to run out of time here. But the important thing is we didn't 1-star. And you can see we're going to get through a pretty nice section of the base here. I think the only thing that should be remaining is maybe the mono, although the Inferno Towers do kind of kill my queen there. So yeah, unfortunate on this one. Again, I'm not really sure what happened, but the timing was really bad with the CC and the Town Hall. And to be honest, I don't even care. Let's get into the next attack of the day. Okay, then, next attack of the day, we have ourselves another old General X Invis base. So that's quite weird. I don't see this base very often. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go for a Spirit Walk into this Wizard Tower. Then I'm going to kind of grab all of these trash buildings on the outside of the base. And try and make my way around until we end on this Poison Tower section with the 2 Fire Spitters there. Going to go for a double cycle now because I'm quite scared of the Scatter Shot. Not going to lie, and I do really want to keep my Fox alive for this attack. We'll probably, we'll get down the Scat Shot, really set that path nice and well. And yeah, things are looking okay at the moment. Also, I don't know if you guys have had the same thing, but I have literally got absolutely nothing in the chests, right? I've literally got commons and rares. I haven't even had one epic, which is kind of bonkers. I feel like they've been lacking with the rewards here, and things don't go in, please. Okay, thank you. Okay, a couple of Root Riders went in. Slightly unfortunate. I was a little bit late with my Invis trick thingy, so that's definitely my fault, of course. And we're looking okay, though. We're still moving through the base. King is going inward, though, and this is definitely an issue that I'm spotting with my attacks. Things are going inward when they should be going, well, not so inward, effectively. Need to be careful here because that Crusher Mortar is going to very quickly crush all of my dreams, as you guys know. If you've attacked a base with a Crusher Mortar, that thing is tough, okay? That thing is tough. Anyways, Fox is trying to stay alive, but obviously with the RC being the RC, she is kind of like running ahead a little bit and kind of doing her own thing. And the Poison Tower has lured onto the heroes in the core there, so I fear they may get pretty quickly crushed in the core. Yeah, unfortunately, Warden does get targeted. But they do have the healers. As long as the Queen is staying healthy, I think this one should be pretty good. We have the King ability. Unfortunately, I think my RC is going to go down here, which really, really does suck. And of course, the healers are going to be healing up the Giants and not the RC who needs it most right now. King is tanking for the RC, which means the RC is getting healed up right now. And there's no point in building suspense. Obviously, this one is going to be a 3-star. It is a little bit close, which I do not appreciate, of course. But we'll pop the King ability. And as you can see, that was a 3-star. Warden would have been alive if he wasn't a bit of a dumbass. But that was a 3-star. Let's get into the next hit of the day. Fun fact for you guys, approximately only 25% of people are still watching the video right now. So if you are one of those 25% of people, I obviously appreciate that very much. Thank you for watching so long into the video. But we find another Invis base, and to be honest, I just couldn't care less. I want to get these hits done today. Let's go into this ricochet cannon. I'm going to either go into the flame spin and mono there. I don't think they're going to do a whole lot at the start of the attack, and I should be able to deal with the CC fairly uncontested. I'm a bit scared of the fire spinner, though. I feel like you can underestimate... I feel like you can underestimate the fire spitter in some occasions for sure. Let's get this bomb tower down. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with the funnel that we've set there. Let's see here, though. I'm just thinking, okay, let's trigger this Invis tower nice and early. I'm definitely having some issues triggering Invis towers, which is crazy. I am so washed right now. No, I'm okay, but I think I've just lost a lot of the passion for this game. You know, I used to really want to try super duper hard, and now I'm just like, whatever. Anyways, things are looking good in this attack. First overgrowth was quite early, so things are going to be slightly awkward here. I'm not sure. I might have to adapt my overgrowth spells slightly differently to what I would normally do, because that first one was quite early. But again, it's because I wanted to get the Skelly spell trick to actually work this time. And let's go for an overgrowth spell like this. And we'll try and force things in with these super barbs, although it's not really going exactly to plan. We're looking okay at the moment, though. I think maybe we'll freeze the town hall, because I did leave the Invis tower out of the overgrowth spell, which is slightly unfortunate, but it's not going to make too big of a deal. Queen is in the core there. I'm not sure. Okay, my RC is there. Things are kind of splitting up a little bit awkwardly, and obviously the Warden is at the core of it, and he is probably going to go down in a second here. Giant goes back in, which is what we needed. He's going to go and take down the entire core for me, or at least he should do. RC is going to follow behind, so the RC is going to have some tanking, but you can see how when the troops split, the healers split, all of the healers have died, and this one is going to get pretty close. I do not like close attacks whatsoever, as you guys know, and this one may even fail as well. And again, I just don't care. Let's just get this hit done. Giant may clutch up. We have the king obviously alive. We're going to pop the king ability, hopefully get through the rest of the base nice and quick. I think, yeah, we are going to have enough, but again, it's just super close, and it's just dumb. Like, I don't even know what happened here. We had like a split in troops. Some guys went here, some guys went here, healers went there. Warden is in the middle of it and dies again. Honestly, who even cares? Because I certainly don't. But it was a 3-star, so I guess that's good. Again, I just don't care. Let's get into the next attack of the day. Okay then, next hit of the day, we have a double rage ring setup. Wow. I tell you what, guys, I have not seen one of these bases in a long time. Wow, I wonder where this guy got this inspiration from. Anyways, I really wish there was just like a press this button to triple, because I would press it right now. I just can't be bothered to attack this base. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go into this air defense, see where the RC wants to go. If she wants to be a dumbass and be a dumbass, then she can be a dumbass. But what I want her to do is hopefully go in and grab that expo. If she doesn't grab that expo, I'm going to be in a bit of trouble here, but I'm pretty sure that she should. Or she's going to be a silly person to go to that wizard tower. No, she's going to be nice to me for once, and she is going to do what I want her to do. And I'm going to get this expo down, and we may as well recall now. And probably could have got the town hall down there, which was definitely a mistake, but is what it is. We should be a-okay. So we're going to go for a wizard like so. Sorry, not a wizard. We're going to go for an ice golem onto that wizard tower like so. And Queen is kind of getting caught on some little annoying things there. I'm going to make sure this path isn't going to go terribly wrong, and I'm going to go for my first overgrowth like that. King is definitely going to be getting himself in some trouble, and the Crusher Mortar is scaring me. It does snipe my Apprentice Warden, and that's not great. I'm going to freeze it because it's also raged up, and I'm also getting stuck by the ice golems here. And yeah, things are going sideways pretty quickly, but we are looking okay. Let's go for another Invis spell. I'm very scared of this rage tower right now. It seems to be overwhelming me quite significantly. But we're through it now. We're looking good. Healers are staying alive, and so is the Warden, which is the important thing, of course. Ideally, I'd try and trigger this rage tower. I don't think there's going to be anything I can use to trigger it, unfortunately. So we are just going to have to kind of firm the damage. Pardon me, until it does trigger. Again, it's my Cocoa Pops. You guys know I have the Cocoa Pops at the start of the day. Anyways, we will overgrowth like this, and we'll Skelly Spell on that queen just to distract her a little bit. Obviously, RC doing a great job, running ahead of everyone, running right into the Nado trap, finding all of the giant bombs that there is on the entire base. And of course, Warden setting himself up for failure, standing right in the middle of all of that rage damage. And things are going to fizzle out here. I'm not even going to lie, this may not even triple. I'm going to pop the... Oh, the King ability literally did just crush everything. But you can see it goes from being absolutely smashed to my Warden and my RC dying very, very quickly. But again, I don't care. Let's get into the next attack of the day. Okay, then, next fun fact of the day. I have attacked 100,000 double rage ring bases in the last 5 legend stays. Yeah, that's right, 100,000. Anyways, we have this base here. There's another double. It's either double rage or Invis, and it's just it's boring. It's boring me. But let's go for, I don't know, a spirit walk, I guess. Right? Let's just spirit walk like we always have done. Okay, time is key. I'm going to actually go for the Town Hall. I'm pretty sure the Town Hall is like really, really exposed here. So I'm going to go for a Spirit Walk into this Town Hall and just get it down. That's definitely the weakness of this base. And yeah, things are looking good at the moment. Going to go for a double cycle shenanigans because obviously the Town Hall is quite scary when you're trying to Spirit Walk it. And I think she should go, yeah, to this right side of the base. And we'll go for our next Invis spell. RC is really trying to jump out of the Invis spell there, but she does not, unfortunately. Oh, sorry, fortunately. And I'm so used to saying unfortunately when my RC does something that I accidentally said unfortunately instead of fortunately. Anyways, kind of yapping a little bit. We have a really nice Spirit Walk set up so far. And I'm just going to go right into this other Rage Tower. I'm honestly not really sure what I'm going for with this attack. I'm just kind of winging it. This base doesn't look particularly strong, but we'll see, I guess. Probably could have sent my queen in as well with the rest of the group, but I don't think it really matters that much. I'm going to go for my first overgrowth spell like this. I'm kind of hoping that somebody is going to go in and grab that mono for me. Although the CC should, in theory, lure stuff to that side of the base. So things are looking great at the moment. I'm going to use the Skelly spell here to support my king, as he is kind of going into quite a fair amount of damage. And I'm going to put my king ability in hopes that the root riders will kind of go to where the RC is going and not to where the king is going. But if that doesn't happen, that's fine. We'll overgrowth that entire rage tower there, and things are looking okay at the moment. I'm very scared of the crushing water, but I think it's kind of all over the place. Obviously, the warden does find himself right in the middle of the Nado trap, but things are looking pretty good on this attack. Gonna freeze my RC in place, and actually I forgot that she does have to move and go and grab that wizard tower, so she runs right into the middle of all of the damage. But yeah, you can see this one just is gonna 3-star. Nothing is gonna stop this one. Not a very good base, mostly because the Town Hall was so exposed on the outside of the base there. But obviously people are programmed to think, okay, Town Hall, I'm going to try and avoid it with the Spirit Walk. But in this case, it was definitely the better idea to go for the RC charge into the Town Hall. But again, I don't care. So let's get into the recap for today's video. Okay, so there we go. All of our hits for the day are done. We are currently at 6,253 trophies, which is quite nice. I think I'm probably resetting somewhere in the top 5k, but I could be wrong. Obviously, you guys know the 99% time fail incident yesterday, if you did watch yesterday's video. And we did get minus 320 on that Legends Day, so we got minus 25, which really does just sum up the current meta in Legends League. If you fail once, you're going to lose trophies, because defense is impossible. So I really, really hope this new rank system coming out in October is going to solve a lot of things. And I'm kind of just really, 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 really ready to start make some Clan War League content as opposed to Legends content, because I am seriously bored of Legends League. And we've got such a hype Clan War League season coming up. You guys may know what's happening, but I'm not going to spoil anything until my video. You may have heard other things from other YouTubers, but man, I am so excited. But that's what I do have for you guys in today's video. I hope you did enjoy this one. I'm sorry my energy is quite low. I'm just really, really just don't care about Legends anymore. It's just, I had that one season. I literally tried so hard Didn't even get rank 1000. Now I'm just kind of like, whatever. I'm not going to get defense. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, that's all I have for you guys today in this video. I'll be back tomorrow with a brand new video, of course. Hope to see you for that one. But until then, goodbye.